Oh, well.
What are we doing now?
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Cooking with Constantlay.
How's everybody doing?
Now, this is our Halloween episode, so we're going to make you some spooky treats, some delightful sweets, and, well, just some stuff with whiskey thrown in.
Stuff. Amazing stuff. Yay. What are we going to make, Ronnie?
So, we're going to start out with something that's very typically fall and put our own twist on it. So we have here one of my favorite fruits.
Is it a fruit?
Besides me. It's a fruit. It's got seeds on the inside. Is it a vegetable or fruit? I thought it was a fruit.
I think it's a vegetable.
All right. A plant-based food.
Okay, maybe it's a fruit. God.
Yeah, I thought so. Anyway. Sorry.
You guys can let us know what you think.
Yeah, is it a fruit or a vegetable? Let us know in the comments down below what you believe. Well,
He's a fruit. I'm a vegetable. She's a fruit.
Pronouns. I'm gonna.
Sorry.
Anyway, so this is a pumpkin. At the end of the day, it's my favorite.
Pumpkin.
I love making it into pie. Love making it into bisque. But today we're gonna carve it as if we were making it. We're gonna carve it as if we were making like a nice jack-o'-lantern. But then we're gonna bake it and stuff it with some delightful root vegetables.
Here we are.
Like what kind of root vegetables, Yvette?
We have beets. We have parsnip. No! Family show! Carrots. Potatoes, you can have that one. Nobody cares.
One little fingerling.
And the rest is just pretty. You know, what does this mean?
This means I'm a taxi later.
Ah! Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this basket if that's okay. So dirty.
All right, so before we do this, we're going to be making a fun cocktail. It's called our floating head cocktail.
It's shrunken.
Shrunken head. It's a shrunken head cocktail.
Shrunken head. Is that good, man?
Shrunken. Anyway, so to do so, we're going to go pick some apples real quick. So
Yay!
we'll be right back.
Here we go.
Come on.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Now that we're to the bar, it's time. Our lovely chef Yvette is going to walk us through a fun, funky Halloween cocktail.
Yay!
So what are we making?
We're going to make shrunken head apple whiskey. It's going to be delicious.
Now what is shrunken head apple whiskey?
Well, we're going to take these apples and we're going to carve off the skin. We're going to make little faces with a knife and we're going to pack them inside of a vessel. And then we're going to dump all of the whiskey we want on top of it.
Ooh. Are we doing a mixture of anything?
I think it's a good idea, especially if you're like my house where you have just a little bit of everything left because you're so thirsty. So yeah, you can mix the whiskeys for this because we're all gonna make it really appley and delicious, and it's just meant to be a little shot, a little snifter.
So it looks like you have an apple infused whiskey, a Seagram's, and a Jack Daniels. The Jack is a little bit more of like a stern whiskey. The Seagram's is a little smoother, and the apple, well,
That's the sweet.
It's a flavored sweet apple whiskey.
All alone does nothing for you. Nothing.
Alrighty.
I was trying under the tree, but it didn't work.
So, what are we putting this shrunken head whiskey in again?
A nice clear vessel so you can see all the little heads packed right in.
A vessel?
A vessel.
A vessel.
A vessel.
Well, let's go get ourselves a vessel.
A wiener vessel. Great.
Wow.
Nice and clear.
Clear.
Yeah.
This is the quality plastic. So,
great.
now let's carve us up some apples!
Yay! Okay. These are from the tree.
We picked picked these
This
together.
one must have been from the ground.
Who would pick apples from the ground?
I don't know. My friend Ronnie. Okay, so, just a little take off the skin.
These look so good.
They are. These are like little baby Macs. You can see. That's because there was hail.
You know what? I might have to take some lumpy apples back with me to Brooklyn.
Yes.
Oh. Wait,
Get in here.
what we saw.
This one almost looks like a shrunken hen already. Oh, Halloween is my favorite.
I don't need an excuse to dress up. I'm a witch all year long.
All year long. Okay, so look at how cute is that? So now we're gonna give it a little face. Veronica has some spices here. We could stuff in its eyes. It will add additional flavor.
The allspice. Allspice.
Very good.
And cloves. Whole cloves.
Pretty sure it's pronounced cloves here in America.
You say potato, I say
Cloves. Now I'm giving it a little mouth. Just a little mouth.
I'm giving you a little mouth.
Yeah. Give you some mouth. Okay.
Oh,
See a little facey face? Can you see that? Okay.
well, if you can't, you're about to.
Now stuff it.
So
Give it some eyes.
I'm thinking allspice for the allspice for the eyes and cloves for the mouth.
Or eyes only, and the mouths will just happen. Oh, that's okay. It's a clove. Like teeth, right?
Yeah, just like jagged, angry, punched out teeth. Now let's get some allspice.
Ooh. Oh yes.
Like the perfect eyeball shape.
Show our friends. Nice, it's like a heart. Okay, now we put it in the vessel. And then we're gonna pack this full of apples and make all the little faces happen in there.
Yes, so give us just a moment to get that all accomplished.
Ah! This is what happens when you have ground apples. Look at, oh my, that's for cider.
That was from the tree, though.
I know, oh, well, don't pick on my tree.
You picked on your tree.
Pick on my tree.
I did nothing.
Okay, so ideally, we'll fill this all up with apples.
This one spit in my face.
Did I spit?
No, this one did.
Oh. Yeah. Look at, we have a little apple. Get yours out of there!
More of that for
Look
you.
at, there's a little nugget in there. I can't drink that.
A nug, a pot nug?
No. We don't pot on the show.
That's true.
Give it.
This is what happens.
Look how cute. It's just happening. Ta-da! Apple whiskey.
Floating head apple whiskey.
Now, if you wanted, you could just give a little sprinkle.
A little bit more spice.
More spice.
Everything nice. If you're really not a big drinker, you could back this up with a little bit of like club soda, apple cider.
Just warm it up, and little toddies.
Oh, do we have any apple cider?
We do.
Let's throw a little apple cider in here. Make it a little bit more user-friendly so we
It's
can...
not out here. It's in the kitchen.
Hang on. Let us conjure up some apples. Wait. Let us conjure up some apple cider.
Yes.
Ooh, that's so good. So yeah, you can dumb it down with just a little bit of nice
Too much
cider.
juice already. You should have it on the side for you.
No, we want those heads to float. Look
But
at
now
those
you can't
guys.
see them as well.
Yes, you can. Look at this guy. I'm just gonna stab him in the face. He's like, help me.
So
Help
if
me.
you let this sit for a while, the apples get very brown, very cute, very like dead looking, and well, if you're having a Halloween party, like we are,
It's the right move.
totally is. It's gonna be delicious. Should we taste it?
Why don't we have some when we go back up to the kitchen to make our beautiful stuffed pumpkin?
Stuff that pumpkin.
Alright, let's get back up to that kitchen and make ourselves some stuffed pumpkin.
Okay.
Pumpkin. Let's get up to the stuffed
Just
pumpkin.
this one little bit. I want to taste it.
Lovely, back from the bar with our
Yay.
shrunken, shriveled heads.
Mm-hmm.
Now-
I can't wait.
We were gonna shoot this at the bar, but we decided we should do this up here. There's something fun you can do with your shrunken head mixture
This is
here.
really tasty.
So, when I used to work at a brunch
Place.
establishment, the one thing that I learned was you can mix anything with Prosecco and sell it to white people.
Ah, girl.
And so we used to do this thing in the fall. It was called the Fall Down Mimosa, which had apple cider. So we're gonna do our own little twist on that real quick.
You can't make me fall down.
On a bet.
Bring it.
So
Is she ready?
she's ready. She's as ready as I can have her right now.
You shake so much.
I'm not sure.
Come back. Don't go too far. Oh.
So celebratory.
I was waiting for it.
So what we do is we fill up our little flutes.
Oh, get ready.
Oh, those are real narrow. And then we're gonna just top it off with a little bit of our shrunken head mixture.
That's good, that's good, that's good.
One more one.
Look at that cute glass. Mine's broken. I'm just kidding. It's not leaking, that's what matters. No leakings.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
All right. Mm.
We're gonna cook.
Now on to the cuisine.
Yes. Woo!
So, to start our lovely pumpkin project, the thing that's going to take the longest is our pumpkin. Because it's a big old squash gourd fruit, vegetable,
It's hard.
plant item that we have to bake. We have to bake for a long time.
Yeah.
About how long you think it's going to take us
Well,
to bake?
after you cut the top off and core it out and flip it upside down in a pan with a little water, I would say it probably takes about 45 minutes because you're going to rebake it, aren't you?
Yes. So we're going to bake it most of the way through. It's kind of like when you parboil pasta for lasagna. It's like the same thing we're doing here. We're cooking it.
Go ahead. There's no cooking of lasagna noodles anymore. That's a different show. Continue.
Some peasant women still do that. I still do that. But
Some
anyway,
peasants.
peasants like myself. Anyway, so or like if you make a baked ziti, you keep it al dente. So we're keeping this pumpkin slightly al dente because we're going to finish baking it stuffed with our root vegetables. Can we agree on that?
We can.
Good.
Oh, I love you.
I love
She's
you
my
too.
favorite.
All right, now let's start chopping up our pumpkin.
Yes. Okay,
What
so,
you gonna do?
with all that junk. Sorry. How about let's choose a knife?
Yeah.
Don't try this at home.
So we're gonna just chop up this beautiful piece of produce real quick.
Yes. Carefully.
Carefully but quickly.
Look at that. Okay. Together. Put your boobs in. I'm gonna mangle it.
And
Don't be
she's
scared,
a
I will
chef,
not cut
ladies
you.
and gentlemen.
You know, I'm wearing a witch's costume. Okay, we gotta have a Scoopy. Scoopy, drawer over there with the cat. Nope. Bye. Nope. Yep. Ew! Don't touch it! You didn't say you were gonna kill it.
This is one way you can do it. You can just grab it by the.
Stop
if you want, these are great to roast for trail mix, for breakfast mix, for muffins, for snacking on. Give them to the birdies. Oh.
Breakfast mix. You keep going.
I mean, if you're looking for like a vegan, gluten-free, quick...
He said vegan. She said vegan. Sorry, cut that out.
You'd never know what I am. All right, now that we have carved out, scooped out, and prepared our beautiful pumpkin, doused it with some nice olive oil, salt, and pepper, it's time for us to put it on a nice cookie sheet, get it ready to bake. But what we're going to do is, because we're efficient people here, we're going to roast
Get it started,
this.
yeah.
Well, get it started. But on this tray, you see how much space we got here? We're going to utilize this real estate for the rest of our root vegetables. So we're going to roast them all together.
I like that real estate.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you roast a turkey with or without the stuffing. You roast the stuffing separate, the turkey cooks faster. So we're going to roast it separate and stuff it in afterwards.
Roast the stuff in.
So give us some. We're going to start prepping up our root vegetables.
Follow this.
You know what?
Here she comes. No, put it in the oven.
You know what? As witches, we can just skip ahead a little bit.
Oh!
Let's just get this vegetable stuff all done with. 1, 2, 3. Look at that, beautifully prepped. And now we're gonna roast it on that pumpkin tray. We'll be right back.
Well done.
Hello!
Hi!
Hi!
We're back.
Hi, yes. We are back and we have just roasted our pumpkin and root vegetables.
I feel so bright. Anyway,
Are you ready to stuff our pumpkin?
I'm ready to stuff it.
Well, let's get it out here then. Look at this.
It's like soft. Okay.
It's like a vegetable cemetery.
Everything is just a little soft.
It's like the mausoleum.
Just a little soft.
Alrighty, since we're feeling festive, I think it's only right that before roasting.
You should wear gloves if it's for not you. Oh, that's a big knife, Ronnie. Oh no.
Do you know what I'm doing?
Yeah, Ronnie currently is carving a nice little
jack-o'-lantern. This is hot.
Yeah, I got that part. Let me hold it. You carve it, because.
Okay, turn it this way. I want that to be this side.
Oh, sorry. Jesus.
That's just because this is the bigger part.
Is it bigger?
Bigger is better.
She like a big.
Am I right, ladies? Look at
Yeah, bring it on.
Look at this steamy little guy.
Too hot. Hot damn. Okay.
Hot damn. Now we're gonna stuff this little bastard with root vegetables.
How about a spoon?
A pump.
That was loud.
And when plating this, if you have additional root vegetable, I mean, you can either do it with a bigger pumpkin and stuff it even fuller, or, oh, just a sprig of rosemary. Look at this. Beautiful herbaceous rosemary. Rosemary. So, if you want, you can either stuff into a bigger pumpkin or just garnish the platter around said pumpkin with additional root vegetables.
Yeah, that's so cute.
All right, now
Listen,
that this
if you're
is...
doing this for Thanksgiving, obviously ixnay on the face.
I mean, unless you want to like carve a pilgrim or a Native American and try
Carve a
them.
pilgrim.
Or a Native American and strike.
Hey! Don't.
We'll get rid of that.
Yeah.
All right, now
Alrighty
once you
then.
have stuffed your pumpkin.
Ugh! Yay! Ooh, it's so
Ooh.
moisturizing.
Moisturize your hand with that olive oil real quick.
Well,
Rosemary. Anyway, after that, we're gonna bake this off a little bit more just to make everything meld, marry, get together, have its little. No.
Okay,
Have
sorry
fun
about
with it. And then, once that is done, we'll show you our beautiful.
Sorry. Whiskey.
Once that is done. we will show you our beautifully plated, stuffed pumpkin.
Let's stuff your pumpkin.
We gotta do
Put
that
this in
again.
the oven.
We gotta do that again. It's too much. Too much! Alright, now that we've gathered our beautiful autumnal sunflower plate from said Dollar Tree.
Or whatever store.
You can probably find it at your Dollar General,
Dollar
Yankee
General.
Dollar. What other one is there? Dollar General, Dollar Tree.
Store.
Something cheap.
Whatever.
Find something
This was
cheap.
a buck.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You could give this away. Although it's very cute, I keep getting it back. Write your name up on it.
She keeps getting it back because it's so cute.
Get it back. Okay. Bring on the vegetables.
Now let's plate up our pumpkin! Oh, beautiful. Nice plated with our lovely root vegetables all around, stuffed inside. And if you want for extra measure, you can even bake off the little top and stick it on. Like, isn't that
so
just so
thing ever?
adorable?
Alright, this is one of my favorite episodes.
Mm.
Cheers.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
thank y'all for tuning in for this episode of
Thank
Cooking
you.
with Constantlay.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see you next time.
Bye.
Now, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Bye. Guys.